I'm back and I'm making cookies. I'm making these cookies specifically. Yes, that is my blog. I use my own blog because I don't have an actual record of my own recipes. So if the blog goes down, I'm going down with it. In terms of health, I tend to go by the rule of vegetables good, aspartame not so good, and I kind of just throw everything else to the wind. And that's because I had a really hardcore like eating disorder past, which is part of my lore, where I spent that's ads on my blog. Okay, the jump scare is fixed. I do have ads on my blog. Thank you to everybody who does visit it, but sometimes if I keep it open, it's like an ad will play, and I realize how annoying that must be for you. But anyways, I went through this phase where I thought everything was bad for me. And so now it's just like the best way for me to heal was to kind of like take that all out of my head and get as far away from it as possible. It's kind of like swearing off self-improvement books. I was just like, for right now, I don't need that. Anyway, 2 tablespoons of flax and then 5 tablespoons of water. We're just gonna whisk this together and let it sit for like 7 minutes until it gets firm. I get the irony of this technically being like a healthy recipe, even though I've quote unquote sworn off all healthy food. But I did develop it in a time where I was a health food blogger. I was like, no refined sugars, no gluten. Like I was trying to be what people wanted me to be, which by the way, 1 cup of oats. And it gave me some pretty good recipes, but it just was like against my ethos. So I started cooking with butter again. 3 years later, I have a butter tattoo. Everyone's happy. My blog is still annoying. 3 tablespoons hemp seeds. And that'll give you a pretty good oat flour texture. You can also buy oat flour from the store, but I've always been like, why? And into that goes another cup of oats. So these are for texture. And then 1 teaspoon each of cinnamon, baking soda, salt. I might do a little bit more salt. I think the problem with most baked goods is they're too low on salt. And I'm not talking about flaky salt, I'm talking about like kosher salt. It's the salty that counteracts with the sweet that makes a cookie really good. I also just looked for my coconut oil measurement and saw that this calls for 1/8 teaspoon of salt, and I've put in a teaspoon and a quarter. So let's see if my hypothesis holds. But 1/2 cup coconut oil. There is nothing more annoying to me than melting oh my god. I need to bulk up and get the confidence to test this with olive oil because that would end up making my life so much easier. But I'm always terrified that if I test it with olive oil, something is going to go horrendously wrong. So if you out there want to be a brave soldier, please stitch it with olive oil. Let me see how it went. And I'll give you a little forehead kiss if you want to be on the blog. Okay, so I have this measured and I'm gonna put it into another cup and then microwave it. And then 1 cup of, I'm using cane sugar. I tested this forever ago with coconut sugar, but really it works with any sugar. And whisk the wet ingredients together. And no, I have tested it with maple syrup. It doesn't work. Boundaries. Coconut oil will want to separate, but soon it'll get really smooth. And then it goes in with the dry ingredients. I'm doing spring and mulberry, which is date chocolate. And spring and mulberry is like, it falls under the category of what I call like hot girl brands. Like it's like a brand where I feel like hot girls partake. So like Fishwife, obvious hot girl brand. Brightland olive oil, hot girl brand. I'm gonna go there, and this is just because I'm biased. Stobe, like Dutch ovens, hot girl brand. Oh, Rancho Gordo beans, hot girl brand. I feel like hot girl brand descends the trend. Like I consider spring and mulberry too cool for me. Anyway, chocolate goes in. And then you bake them for 10 minutes. And then we have cookies. They're so good. They taste like something that makes melting coconut oil worth it.